Hi, I'm Lesley Logan. Let's talk about the push-ups on your push-up devices.
Welcome to OnlinePilatesClasses.com, the most supportive Pilates-loving community across the globe. Enjoy new weekly classes from our amazing teachers. Download the OnlinePilatesClasses.com app today.
So the push-up devices are awesome. If you watched our video on how to make your own push-up devices with PVC, right? We talked about why they look like this, how to make your own. Highly recommend making your own. In fact, I wanted to make sure we taught how to do that for the accessories deck for OnlinePilatesClasses.com because I want more people to have access to these. Even if you don't do all the crazy stuff, like if you're looking at the accessory flashcard deck, you're like, I'm not going to do a handstand. I'm not going to jump through. That's fine. A lot of people struggle with doing push-ups from the floor. Some people have wrist injuries where it means they can't do that. And the push-up devices allow your wrists to be straight. And so that might be the thing that you need so you can actually have access to this exercise. The other thing is if you're super strong, you can do negative push-ups, right? We can go below the bars. Something you can't do if the floor is there. So there's a really excellent tools to either assist you as you work from doing wall push-ups to elevated push-ups to this elevation to the floor. All right. So make your own. And this is going to seem really crazy, but there is like a nice way in and out of this exercise. So remember in Pilates, we're always using the transitions. The way into an exercise and out of the exercise is part of the exercise. It is an exercise, right? So with my heels together, toes apart, I'm going to lift my arms up and round down like I'm doing a roll up. So when I get my hands here, I'm already in my center. Then what I love is I get to put weight into those hands, pick one knee up, step it back, pick the other knee up, step it back. That is an exercise. That's me doing single leg stretch. Then I'm going to do my push-ups. One push-up, step it in, arms by the ears, roll it up. If you keep your arms by your ears, it's a workout. Go back down, step in, to plank, and do two push-ups, right? Step one foot in, the other foot in, arms by the ears, roll it up, roll it back down, step it out, 3 push-ups. And typically, that's all we do in Pilates, right? Because quality is better than quantity, including the stepping in and standing up. Now, in the flashcards, I also taught how to jump into other exercises. So if you're doing well there and you're wanting to advance your push-up devices, please check out our leg pull and our L sets and our dips and our handstands and our star. But also note that you can use these however you see fit in your Pilates practice, because while Joe made up a ton of stuff for the gymnasts, for those of us who are not gymnasts, we might just use them for push-ups. But you also might find ways to learn how to practice tendon stretch with them or leg pulls, right? All that kind of stuff. So enjoy. If you have questions about them, drop in the comments below. I'll go live on Sundays answering your questions. Have an amazing day.